Hey there guys, I'm just going to go quickly through something that I'm sharing with you tomorrow night at the Fast Steps to Fat Loss workshop. What I've recently realised is there's a lot of information out there, guys. A lot of information that's fantastic. I love it, the fact when people share information on Facebook, on Twitter, YouTube and all these things. But what I'm feeling at the moment, there's a lack of actual implementation. There's a lot of stuff flying about where you can find out how to, what is actually happening in your body, and it's great. But what I've always found that knowing stuff and actually taking action on stuff are two totally different areas of someone's life. So what I often do in my fat loss workshop is share a story of Mary. Mary's lifestyle at the moment, okay, she wakes up feeling tired, she has no breakfast, she has a coffee at 10, she's not hungry at 1 p.m, so she's ravenous at 3 p.m. She's busy at 3 p.m, so she doesn't get to eat. So then she goes and raises the bread bin at 5 p.m. Remember, it's bread bin. It says it all, doesn't it? Okay, cravings all evening. And she has caffeine up until around about 5 p.m, 6 p.m. So the caffeine keeps her awake. She has zero sex drive, so having sex with a partner just doesn't happen. Her liver's taxed, so she's getting fatter. She wakes up groggy. And this is all impacting on the actual style of her life. Her lifestyle, the way her life looks a little bit like, what is on the left. But on the right-hand side, this is actually what's happening in her life. She's running late because the kids have been a nightmare. Because she's stressed and she's horrible. The kids are horrible. She arrives at work panicked and not ready to work. So she takes 20 minutes to calm down or really get into her work. And what she does do isn't very productive. This impacts on her productivity, and she starts to build a negative relationship with her work. So this is more stressful. All this stuff on the left-hand side is stressful as it is, but the stuff, is adding to a stress of her life. And so she's constantly in the sympathetic fight or flight, okay, which means where she's constantly in, she's, cortisol's high, adrenaline's high, she's never really in rest and digest, she's always in sort of her reactive mode. So she's never really going to be burning fat either. So what she feels like, she's on a bit of a treadmill, okay? And what I do with Mary is I give her little strategies and pathways that she can follow to change her life into a new stylish life, okay? She has a lemon and ginger tea for breakfast, a protein and healthy fat breakfast as well. She works well until she's hungry. She breaks at 11. She has a peppermint tea with some avocado with some almonds in there, okay? She also has a great chat with her boss over break because she's got enough time. She's productive between 11:30 and 1:30. She's hungry, so she's had a balanced lunch and maybe a nut snack at 3 p.m. because she knows that if she doesn't eat at 3, she'll destroy the bread bin at 5. She makes some good decisions on her work, and she comes home and she goes training. So she might eat steak and veggies for tea, so she's getting some good protein and some good carbohydrate in there as well. So she's sleeping well, and her hormones are balanced, so she's not a bitch, and she feels fantastic and she feels productive. Her body moves more towards rest and recover, so she's getting the results that she wants from her exercise class and her diet. And she can think more with her frontal cortex, which is the bit that makes the logical decisions, not the rational decisions, okay, guys? The hind sort of reptilian brain at the back of the head is where we make our decisions when we're stressed. When we are non-stressed, we think more with our frontal cortex, so we make more logical decisions that are going to get us further in our work. Her attention span's better, so she's calm, and when she has a meeting with the boss, she impresses him or her. So she's making progress in her life and her work. So she feels smoking hot. That feeling where you've got you feel like people look at you because you look fantastic. You've got a spring in your step. And she comes home from work full of beans and ready to do, whatever she wants. It could be exercise, it could be sex with a partner, it could be, just chilling out and winding down without the stress of work being too much. And she has sex because she can. Her marriage takes an upward spiral, and there's less stress and more room for growth. Okay, guys? So what I'm telling you there is, I'm not trying to say that food solves every problem in the world, okay? What I'm trying to say is that from these little actions Mary has taken, and I've seen many a Mary take over the last couple of years, these actions often lead to the stuff on the right. You know, a better sex life, a better work life, a better relationship with a boss, a better relationship with a partner. She's calmer, so she gets on better with the kids. And this, unfortunately, fortunately, does come from food and the way we sleep and the way we interact with our day. So what I'll be sharing with you tomorrow night or tonight in Mochtra and the Fast Set to Fat Loss Workshop is the strategies that you can take to make this stuff happen for you, no one else. It's okay to be a little bit selfish and to come along and take 90 minutes to learn some stuff that's really going to help you. So if you're interested, use the link below this video to take some real positive action on today that will help you take the steps to get some great results. I'm really excited to possibly see you there tomorrow night, as we have about 10 to 15 spaces remaining. I'd love to have a full audience because it'll be an absolutely kick-ass evening. Guys, I hope this is helpful, and I hope that you're not Mary on a bad day, and I might see you tomorrow. Cheers.